shark bait has such teeth.
According to healthland.com, wearing high heels can negatively affect a woman's orgasm. I knew I should have taken those damn things off. That's what's been, I'm screwing up all this time, you know?
You look good in them, though.
Yeah, I do. They show off my legs. Nice little line down the back, but yeah, it's apparently been negatively affecting those orgasms. If only I'd have been on healthland.com a little bit earlier, you know? Okay, welcome, folks, to Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. If you've never been with us before, we talk some stuff, but we don't talk politics. We don't talk religion and sports, very little. A little bit. I have something I'm going to talk about a little later, but a little bit of sports. And when I tell people that, they say, what do you talk about? I'm thinking, is there nothing else to your life?
Seriously.
You know? I mean, okay, in my regular life, I don't talk politics or religion either. I talk way too many sports. Yeah. That's why this is good for me. But there's for those of you that think, what are you talking about? There's other stuff in the world, damn it. There's not all politics, religion, and sports. Okay, all right. Our pick three, not that many people I thought participated like I thought they would. Our pick three is a good one this time. So, hey, get on our website. It's your 3 favorite comedy movies. And everybody has them. He has 10 apparently because he put them all up there.
She posted them all.
Yeah,
too.
I know she did. I know. Why'd you stop at 10? But anyway, I'm interested. Right now it's too small a sample size. I am really interested to see what's the favorite of people, you know? So
we didn't have much of a production meeting, but, you know, I was thinking maybe
much of one.
Maybe to get some additional turnout, maybe we post this on Facebook. We seem to get we get some activity out there. I think so.
All right.
You can do like polls and stuff. I don't know how to do it, but maybe we'll try it.
My wife said something to me today. Said, "Don't be posting on Facebook when we go somewhere." I said, "I don't know how to fucking post." I said, "Tiny does that for me." Oh, by the way, that's Tiny. I'm the Prince of Pittsburgh.
Oh, look at the camera.
Yeah, that still throws me off. You know,
I still do this.
All right. Okay, so not only do you go to our website to pick your 3 comedy movies, which is the main reason I want you to go. But Miller has a new beer every week. He had a colorful one this one. Oh, you actually looked?
I did, actually. I was on, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bob Marley looking thing, right?
Yeah. Look kind of good. I don't know what it tastes like, but I just like to have that can in my.
I agree.
Some new photos. I have another one I'm gonna send in here soon. And okay, we'll see how well did you go to the picky eater contest?
I didn't go to the contest, but I looked at the items on the list.
You did?
I did.
Well, why wouldn't you just? That was the contest.
Oh, I didn't participate.
If you go to the site, it's Picky Eaters, and it has a list of 50 or so foods, and you're supposed to go through and pick the ones you wouldn't eat.
Yeah,
I had 13.
I didn't have that many at all.
Well, no, wouldn't expect you to have any. I thought you'd have 0.
Tofu was on there. I'm not tofu.
Yeah, tofu was definitely out for me.
No.
And see, I don't drink coffee.
Oh.
No, I had 13. I could have probably gone a little stronger.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is. I don't like mushrooms.
You need to expand your palate. You have you yinzers in your palates, man. I tell you. Yeah,
you're making fun of yinzers because I
don't like mushrooms.
I'm gonna get to something about you a little later, so enjoy it now, pal. Okay, so anyway, the Picky Eater contest is also on our site, and all you do is you go through and you pick how many you wouldn't eat, and then you put your name and the number. That's all you got to do.
That's it.
That's how you didn't know. You didn't even know that was a contest. Okay, today we are going to have on this show, we're going to have second grade answers to things.
Ooh.
Yeah, we've never had that before. We're going to have facts of the week. In our music game, we're going to see if Tiny and Paul G can remain undefeated for the year, for the more than the year, forever. Yeah. I had an argy-bargy all set, and then I had to change it in the last couple days. I'm sure you can imagine.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got finally we get a tight race on Would You Rather.
Oh, good.
And then we have these deep questions. Did you come up with good answers?
I don't know about good.
Mine are shit.
Okay.
Mine are, I hope you need to carry us because mine are shit. Unless I come up with something, and especially if my wife gets back here by the end, it's going to ruin one of my answers.
We better either take long breaks in between the drinks or something. We're in trouble.
All right. I wasn't going to talk about him this week. As a matter of fact, look here. It says not huckamuck fuck. It says it because I was only going to make fun of his bride, Megan. Megan apparently has been in tears a few times because her new brand has been mocked. And particularly, her new jam was being mocked for being expensive and nothing special. What a bitch, huh? What a tough life,
man.
Yeah. They only bring in $7 million a year, but her jam is nothing special.
She deserves it though. Wasn't she? Didn't you bitch about how she was giving it away as a gift for something? Like, come on.
Whatever bad thing befalls these two, I'm all for it, but particularly her. He's at least done some good things in his life. However, I had not huckamuck fuck. Then this just came up last night on my damn People website. His uncle died, and he and his brother were both at the funeral, and they avoided each other. What a wonderful family! Huh?
I imagine how I'd be if I had a brother. I wouldn't talk to him.
Oh, I could see that. Except would you probably wouldn't attend your uncle's funeral, would you?
I don't know, man. I don't know. We don't really have a lot of funerals in my family.
Well, why not?
I don't know. Everybody's like,
are they all alive?
No, I mean, like we didn't have one for granted. I don't know. Like,
they just don't have
died. They just like,
really?
We're not doing it. Yeah.
Actually, I'm okay with that though, aren't you? Not just your family. I mean everybody.
Oh well, I don't like going to them.
I don't either. So
no, I think though, regardless of what their wishes are, I think you should have it for everybody else to get close.
Really?
Yeah, I think you should have one. Not you. I want.
Well, you're not going to have to worry because you're going to die before me. So I'm feeling pretty good these days. So yeah. I think I'm back on top of the damn poll.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, one other thing do you even know who Leah Remini is?
Isn't she the Scientologist chick?
Yeah.
And she defected.
She was on King of Queens.
Oh, yeah.
And if you watch King of Queens, you had a crush on her. You just had to.
She was on Saved by the Bell back in the day.
Was
too.
she?
Yeah, they did like a summer season, and she was like the beach resort daughter or something.
Okay, I didn't know that. And now she does some Puzzlers crossword game show. Okay. And but she's kind of a smart ass, just like she is. She was on. Yeah, I really like her.
Okay.
And I just announced she's getting divorced. So me and all you out there that have a little crush on her, she's available now. So time to take your shot.
There you go.
How about that? By the way, this is episode 67. But it's not necessarily that is the number, but that is also the name of the episode.
Right.
But I picked the wrong week. Okay, I've been thinking about this for a long time. I call it podcast numerology, and whatever number it was, I was going to bring up like the most famous people that wore that number.
Oh, there you go.
And then we could talk about it a little bit. And there's been some, like, if I'd have just started this last week, we'd have had Mario Lemieux.
You're right.
You know?
Right.
Okay. Number 67. The two most famous number 67s are Reggie McKenzie and Bob Kuchenberg. You know either of them?
No, it got to be hockey, right?
No. They're both football players.
Oh, okay.
Reggie McKenzie, if I'm remembering correctly, he blocked for O.J. Simpson, and he made a lot of noise, so people thought he was good. But I could block for damn O.J. Simpson back then. He was going to get 150 yards in a game.
Right.
He wasn't worth a crap. And he was listed first. Kuchenberg was with the Dolphins, I believe.
Okay.
I think he was pretty good. But of the week I decided to do this, I picked the wrong damn week.
Right.
I should have just deferred till next week. But that's just how I am. And, okay, I'm talking about New Scientist.
Visual aids.
This is Scientific American, which goes in. Can we see that there?
We can,
can't we?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And I decided for you, the home viewer, I was going to read a long article, and it's entitled, "What Was It Like to Be a Dinosaur?" And I just want you to see that it's really there.
It's a kid's book?
I didn't make this shit up. No. You wouldn't believe what I had to read through of how they discovered how big the brain was and how this and how that. And that was most of it. And after I read all this shit for you, the home viewer, to tell you what it was like to be a dinosaur, I came up with the summation about like any other fucking animal. Just... they weren't as dumb as they first thought, but they really weren't as smart as they thought either. Okay. They could see better because they had eyes in front of their head. If you have eyes on the side of your head, you can't really see forward. I mean, fuck. Did I need Scientific American to tell me? If I have eyes out of my ass, of course I can't fucking see. I can see the toilet, but I can't see anything else. So
you talk out of your ass.
I talk out of my ass constantly. Yeah, I do. Okay, well, I'm going to give you the dais, or is that what we call that? You have a story, quick story for us.
So I texted you this week. Sid Vicious, WWE wrestler. He was known as Sid Vicious, Psycho Sid, Sid Justice, bunch of different names. He passed away this week. He with a bout of cancer. He was in his early 60s, so kind of young, and. It's not one of these ones we're going to do a shot. It's nothing like that. But he was a legit rival to Hogan back in the day.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Like
he was that good.
He was just as big, if not taller. He was definitely taller.
Damn.
Yeah. So he was a big deal. And as I was reading a lot of stuff, he definitely had respect to the other wrestlers. But
who was famous first? Sid Vicious the wrestler, or Sid Vicious the singer?
Singer.
The singer was
He didn't come through till like mid 80s.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So this is one of the few instances I actually wrestled with Sid back when I was doing my wrestling gig. And
wait, what's a big timer doing in your fucking shopping center circuit?
Yeah, in JFK down in Washington, PA. Yeah. He had just gotten fired from WCW. And so he was in between big gigs, and boy, did it show, because he wanted nothing to do with being there. The rumor I heard is that we made the night he was there, he wrestled 4 times. We made $4,000 that night, and his appearance fee was $2,500. I don't know if that's true, but that was the rumor I heard. But I can tell you that he, again, and I know everything I read is he's an awesome dude, family dude. But when my interaction with him, he wanted nothing to do with being there. He was he spent more time at his merch table than he did. Yeah. Than he did in the ring or in the back with the boys. So being in wrestling, you had to do multiple things. I was working the door for the show that night, right next to where his table was set up, of course, right by the door, so he could pump out as much merch as possible. He did this. He was really funny dude. So kids would come up and they'd want to take pictures with him, right? And this was before cell phones and all that stuff.
Okay.
So he'd sit there and he'd come up, he'd say stuff like under his breath to the kids, like, and the one I remember, that the mom's as close as that camera away, get ready to take a picture. Right under his breath, he said, "Hey kid, you ever sit on a guy's lap when he has a heart on?" And the parents couldn't hear, and then the kids are like, "What?" And like, but we wrestled in a 6-man tag. It was me and my partner and him, and
he was on your team.
Yeah, and then they were trying to get us over with this cowboy thing, and so his heat was trying to make us bad guys, and it worked, but he wanted nothing to do with anybody there. He was there to collect a check and get out.
You don't have a nice heartwarming story about him.
I have nothing of the sort, no. But
so,
he was good.
All right, wait a minute. No heartwarming story, but he was a good dude.
Yeah, everything I read, he was a good dude. He just, listen, if you go from making money in WWF or WWE and WCW, and now you're collecting weekend checks for $2,500 from Sal Conti and United States Championship Wrestling, you don't want to be there.
No, but you must
In his
need the
defense.
money, right?
I'm sure, yeah.
Well, then fuck. You got to put your best foot forward.
Nah,
You know.
I don't blame him for his attitude.
Well, fuck him. I didn't feel
Yeah.
that bad. He was
So-
dead then, you know.
Well, so yeah. Cheers to you, Sid. He was a good one.
All right, Sid. All right. Speaking of none of that, Tiny and I are in a football contest together. Actually, it's at many different sports. And it came to be your turn the other day. And I just knew you're the dumb person in the group. And I just knew you didn't know it was your turn. And I had to give a little side. We have a text thread. I have to give you a little side text. And you had no fucking clue. How come you're always in the fucking dark?
It is your technical incompetency once again, just like with the college
How is
football.
that my technical incompetence?
Oh no, because
everybody else knows.
No, that's not true. There was one team. I counted the number of teams to pick, and I didn't get the one. Whoever took Detroit, it didn't show up in the text thing for me. So I was waiting on.
So that's my technical incompetence.
Yeah,
sounds like your technical incompetence.
No, I think your friends don't know what they're doing either. You're all fucking old.
No, everybody in there is your age or a little around, right around your age.
I'll bet I'm the youngest one on there.
Let me think here. It's real close.
Yeah.
It's real. No, in fact, the one that fucks up more than you, he's a little younger.
Who's the one you got to call at 3 of like?
Okay,
like
he's old. He's old. He's old.
Like he lives in Somalia where they only have power from 2 to 4 in the afternoon or whatever the fuck you got to do for all that.
And he was asking me all about the podcast the other day. He has no idea how to watch it. No idea. And he can't read an email. He can't send a text. I know. No, he is as old as me, but no, the rest of the people are right around your age. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I got my picks in. We're going all the way this year.
Okay, good for you. Last thing, I went to actually it's the next to last thing. I went to Kent this week for a mini vacation, like I do, and I'm going to even have this up here fairly soon. Your favorite dive bars. My favorite dive bar of all time, I think, is Dominic's in Kent, and I still go there all the time. And there's just some weird shit and funny shit that happens all the time. This time I'm there 3 nights. I went every day. Usually we go in the evening, sometime a little earlier. First time we met a radio guy from Alliance, Ohio. Second night we met a chef. Went away to school, and then now he's back cooking at some little shit place on campus.
There you go.
And the third night, we met a guy that he used to be a teacher, but he got a felony, and now he makes fishing lures.
There you go. Nice.
He said actually he enjoys his life a little more, but not nearly the money coming in, and there's not a big pension when you make fishing lures.
Right. Tied string.
But you will be happy to know. First night again, I did this the last time I was there. I bought a round for the place.
Yeah.
I don't do it every day, but every time I go up now, it's kind of a tradition.
Yep.
Drinks on the house. And this time, my wife and I stayed, I think we were there for 4 hours at least. I was pretty crushed. Matter of fact, we went back to the hotel and ordered a pizza, and the thing's about half a block away. And she didn't think I could walk and get a pizza and bring it back. And I did, damn it. I did.
Nice.
Yes, I walked that half a block, got our pizza, and brought it back.
Attaboy.
But anyway, by the round, 4 hours each, me and her, $76. $76.
I would have been. I had 87 in my head, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn, if we'd only stayed for one more drink apiece, that'd have probably been about right. I don't know what, we never get an itemized thing, so I have no idea. But now most of the bartenders know me, so my draft is never empty. It's just filled up. And I'm just drinking there and talking to radio guys or chefs or fishing lure workers. And next thing I know, I'm pretty fucked.
Is there any chance the radio guy is going to promote the show?
You know, I always have cards on me, and I didn't.
Oh,
But no. He had plenty of cards of his, so I grabbed an extra one of his, and I
nice.
I wrote ours down. So we'll see if Jeff comes through for us. If all of a sudden there's a big spike in Alliance. We'll know why.
Okay.
And I got one more thing here.
Yep.
I go on campus just for the heck of it, mostly, and I go in the student union, and it's like the second week of class. You would think students would be vibrant and happy, and it was just the opposite. And I'm afraid I'm seeing a trend here that because of social media and all this crap, that people that age don't communicate verbally anymore. I mean, they were the place was pretty packed, but no one was talking. And I just thought, I used to hang out in that same student union, and we're laughing and throwing shit and having the time of our lives.
Sure.
And it's just, I can't say that was better. It's better for me. It wasn't helping me get educated, I guess.
Right.
Not now they do have their laptops and all that shit out, but man, it just was kind of depressing for me. To see that.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't get that.
I don't either. And where does it all go? I know it's a little too deep for us two to be talking about. Sorry, I'll keep it a lot. Next week, I have a thing on the word fuck. How's that? You'll probably have a lot more to say there. Okay. And you have one thing here, right? About our living legend?
Yeah. Clayton just responded. He was over the moon with being nominated as a living legend. I'm honored and humbled. I look ahead to every new episode, and I'm waiting for number 100. You got this. Nice to have one fewer thing my sister has on me.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Clayton. We're happy to have you as a living legend. And don't touch that dial, because I got answers of little kids' questions. Little kids' answers to questions. I didn't introduce that very well, did I? I'll work on it.
You're no Bill Cosby.
I am not. Well, thank God.
Are you ready for the summer? Are you ready for the sunshine? Are you ready for
Welcome back to Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk, episode 67. That's the name, not the number, but it is the number too. And it was Reggie McKenzie's number, if you remember. You have to be old and you have to be a Buffalo Bills fan to remember that. Or you have to remember that he talked a lot of shit. Anyway, had access to some second graders a while back,
Nice.
not very long back, and fired off a few questions to them. And, okay, you brought up Bill Cosby. He actually copied Art Linkletter. I'm guessing you never heard of Art Linkletter.
I feel like you guys have talked about him at beer night.
I doubt it.
No, okay.
If we did, that was a bad beer night.
Yeah.
Art Linkletter was he had a daytime talk show, and he was kind of a cross between Johnny Carson and Mr. Rogers.
Oh my!
Like he was a real. He was married for 75 years. Now this is kind of amazing. I was just going back to refresh my memory, and I didn't remember this. One of his guest hosts for a while was Ronald Reagan.
How about that?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. But anyway, Linkletter had this daytime variety show. But at the end, it always he asked questions to kids, and it was by far the most popular segment. And he wrote a book about it. Okay, one little thing. The book was "Kids Say the Darndest Things," and that's kind of how he talked.
Yeah.
Well, what the darndest things? As it turned out, Mr. Straight-Laced Art Linkletter had a daughter die due to drugs.
Ouch.
And then there was a T-shirt that I bought. It was Art Linkletter, and it said, "Drugs do the darndest things." Yeah, kind of sick. If any of you are big Art Linkletter fans, I apologize, but I don't think there are any out there. Okay, so I'm going to ask you the question first.
Ooh.
You've never heard these.
No.
And then we're going to go. So some of them I only wrote down a few, but if you were opening a restaurant, what kind would it be? What would you write for that?
Ooh. You've got to do just one thing, because if you put on all the stuff, you suck at all of them. So you can't have spaghetti and hamburgers, and you got to do one.
I only gave them one blank.
Oh,
This isn't a make your own restaurant podcast. I wasn't really looking for that.
one word. This is like
It doesn't have to be one word. It can be a phrase, but damn, not a fucking.
Hey, you asked.
Yeah.
I'll say Italian.
Okay, and a lot of them said that.
Yeah.
They didn't spell it very well.
Nice.
But a lot of them I figured out was Italian. But the three that I wrote down, one person said, what kind of restaurant? Food.
There you go.
Another one said sports.
Ooh.
And yeah, the sports bar, I guess they were still talking about. And one person said, any kind you want.
There you go.
Yeah, okay. So this wasn't the dumbest second grade in the history of the world.
It sounded like they could handle their own podcast.
I think so. Better than we could. Okay. And now, once again, I only gave them one little line.
Go ahead.
A phrase or a word.
Right.
What are you thankful for?
Oh.
And see, I expected some really shit answers here that would be funny.
Yeah.
And you're not going to get that for this one.
Wow. So like I can't say like my bike.
You could.
I'm gonna say my bike.
Your bike? Okay. These are some of the answers I got. Friends, family,
Wow.
my dog, God,
Whoa.
life and not being homeless. I mean, I was expecting hilarious shit.
Yeah.
This stuff made me cry. The stuff I like.
There you go.
And okay, now the last one, I don't know if this was I spelled it correctly. I don't know what. Last one was poo poo.
Yeah.
Now that could have been pop, I guess, or maybe he's thankful for poop. There's days I'm thankful for a good poo poo.
I like me one of those every day.
Yeah, me too. And when I don't have one for a couple of days, I really like it. All right, third question:
Mhm.
What makes you laugh the most?
Boy, it should be this podcast.
Not today.
What makes me laugh the most?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know. I don't have a good answer for that.
Okay, that's kind of your norm. Somebody named Max got 5 answers.
See?
So Max, we need to find Max and get him on.
Yeah.
Here. He must be a funny one.
That's right. You going to give him shit for giving too many answers? You gave me shit for giving 10 movies.
Once again, you don't understand shit. No, 5 different people answered Max on their sheet.
What do you mean, Max? What the fuck is that?
M-A-X.
Oh,
it's
the
a person,
Max.
Oh, God. This was supposed to be second grade humor that, woo, right over his fucking head. Right over your fucking head. Yeah, Max is a
Maybe
funny
he
guy.
should sit in this seat.
Believe me, I'm going to try to find him. Okay. So Max got answered 5 times.
Wow.
Someone else said my friends. Someone baby shows make them laugh.
Baby shows?
Hey, they're second graders, you know.
Whatever.
One person, this would be your answer. I do not know.
See? Yeah.
Troy jokes. I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
Now this person, this is the kind of things I was expecting. Farts.
There you go.
Yeah, they make
That's
me
probably that'd be my answer. That's a good one.
okay. That's probably the best one.
Yes.
But okay. Got a unique one here. And they had 2 things. This is what makes you laugh the most. Old MacDonald had a farm and macaroni. Now, what do you think would be the funniest food? Macaroni sounds kind of funny, but it's not that funny to look at. Do you think?
Yeah, I don't know.
You think macaroni's funny to look at?
It makes noise.
Macaroni?
Yeah, like when it's, like slopping around.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
What are you drinking?
No, seriously. Like when you
macaroni makes noise.
Yeah, like macaroni and cheese.
Yeah. I just don't think macaroni makes noise. Number one,
And you don't think it's funny?
No, not as funny as like I don't know, eggplant parmesan. That kind of looks funny. A pizza with a lot of things would look funny to me. You know?
Well, I think eggplant's funny because of all the phallical references you can make. So that's a good one.
I'm going to move on. Phallical references to eggplant.
Yeah.
I was just thinking what it looked like. You know, what's a funny looking food?
Yeah, eggplant.
But nothing to do with phallical.
Sure.
All right. I'm just stop. Just stop. Put on your thinking cap.
Uh-oh.
What would you like to make a movie about?
My life.
That would be a short fucking movie. Maybe we'll get into that someday. Maybe next week. I hope I remember to write that down. Okay. Here's some of the answers we got. What would you like to make a movie about? Things magically turning to life.
Oh,
That'd be pretty good. I guess that's been done, but
yeah, they did the one about the mannequin. Remember?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
It's a shitty movie.
Not great.
Yeah.
Sisters ruling brothers. I'd like to be in that household, huh?
Okay.
Witches.
Ooh.
And there's movies about that.
Yep.
Saving lives and murder mystery. That's kind of an oxymoron,
Yeah.
isn't it? I'm not sure which way that kid was going.
Right.
But no names were put on these sheets, so I don't know. Now, the next three, bunnies, spiders, and frogs. I think they've made movies about all those, right?
Arachnophobia for sure.
Yeah. I think there's been movies.
Easter Bunny?
Yeah, I think there's
sure.
movies. But
Yeah.
the last one, I
Kermit?
don't think a movie.
Uh-oh.
A banana. Has there ever been a movie? Like I said, there are movies about bunny, spiders, and frogs, but I don't think there's ever been a movie about a banana.
Boy, that's a maybe.
I think that person should maybe be a screenwriter or something.
Get him in touch with your B-list celebrity guy, maybe.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get together. Okay. All right, last question. What would you do if you had 4 arms?
Ooh. There's got to be a jerking off reference here somewhere.
These are second graders.
Oh.
This isn't Samurai Chatter. This is real second graders.
Oh.
So, no, there's no jerking off reference. You know, I try to, and people give me shit because this thing. You're hearing this? He's the one that's turning this into fucking X-rated shit. Go ahead. Okay, we know where your head is. All right, I got some good answers here.
Go ahead.
What would you do if you had 4 arms? Oh, first person would scream. This person would donate to.
Oh,
Not a bad idea, huh? This is a little weird. This person would be a teacher.
okay.
This person would cut 2 off.
Ouch.
Yeah, it seems a little drastic, doesn't it?
Not donate them either. That's...
And this person was nicer. Help people with 2 arms.
Oh,
that's kind of nice.
There you go.
This person would swim.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Probably be a good swimmer.
Yeah.
Huh? This person would do things at home. I'm guessing they don't do a lot of errands or chores. Okay. This person probably would have been you in second grade. What would you do with 4 arms? I'd pick you up and make you mad.
We had one of those. I bet I can pick you up, kids. Yeah.
This person would walk on 4 arms. This would be you too. What would you do with 4 arms? Shut people's mouths. And the last one, my favorite, with 4 arms, they'd throw 4 boomerangs.
Good grief.
Exactly. Okay, those were second grade answers to questions that we put forth toward them. Forgetting about what he had to say. We're going to have to do this once more, and I don't know what episode, and hopefully we'll explain it to you a little easier. So jerking off's not part of your damn repertoire. We'll be back with Facts of the Week. These are Facts of the Week. I got 5 of them. They're mostly pretty short, unless we decide to talk a bunch about them. Hellmann's. You know who Hellmann's makes, right? Mayonnaise. They've debuted the first mayonnaise-scented cologne.
Ew.
It's branded Will Levis #8 after the Titans quarterback because apparently something went viral after he added mayo to his coffee last year.
Oh, that
Now,
sounds terrible.
That sounds terrible. I'm not a mayo guy anyway.
I like both of those things, but not together.
And usually don't smell that good, but mayonnaise scented cologne, would you consider that?
No. I hate going to like Mexican places when those assholes order fajitas and they bring that sizzling fucking pan out and everybody smells like that shit all night. I hate that.
And I'm not even that big of a Will Levis fan. Do you even know who he is?
The quarterback, right?
Yeah. I think Mason Rudolph's going to beat him out.
Oh,
I do.
Nice.
I mean, not at the beginning, but I think Mason's better than him.
Was this a bet for the mayo and coffee thing? Like, that's not a thing, is it?
No, I think he did it and someone filmed it and then it went viral. Apparently, I didn't see it, but so now they're starting to scented cologne.
I'd rather have a coffee cologne than
okay. What would you rather have? I thought so. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Our buddy Vladimir Putin.
Nice.
He signed a decree pledging assistance to any foreigners, that includes all of us, who want to escape the neoliberal ideas being put forward in their countries and move to Russia, where traditional values reign supreme.
I'm in.
Except you're not. He's banned us, 9 times?
No, I think 9, yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
I could talk him into it.
You think?
Yeah. We're not liberals here.
Well... like I said, we don't talk politics here, but I don't want to move to Russia. But if you do, let me give you a little. I'm going to give you a little marijuana to sneak in.
Oh,
they're okay with it there. So you let me know when you're going to make that move.
I consider it.
You're not fucking serious. I hope.
I never know. What if I can improve my quality of life?
Just buy a third arm and jack off an extra time a day. Okay, I'm going to move on. An arcade in Hollidaysburg, Pennsylvania.
Ooh.
That's up by Altoona.
Have we talked about this before?
No.
Is this?
Go ahead. What?
Is this Donkey Kong?
No.
Go ahead.
Can you let me finish my thing?
I thought we talked about this at some point.
Well,
I'm having a big deja vu flash right now.
Damn, I'm guessing I'm getting a little loaded. Who's our Stephen Wright?
Yeah.
He said he had deja vu and amnesia at the same time. I was thinking about using it next week. I guess
That's
I can't.
awesome.
Okay. No, anyway, an arcade in Hollidaysburg.
Yeah.
They discovered a live groundhog among the stuffed animal prizes in the mechanical claw game.
Nice.
Thank goodness. Manager Lynn Castle said he got set free and no one got bit. So those people from Hollidaysburg, they can rest a little bit easier right now. I wonder if you played those mechanical.
That's
claws.
my favorite game. I love those. Yeah.
I wonder if the claw is what fucking rousted him.
Yeah.
And how the fuck did he get in there?
Right. How did you get in?
I mean, I know Hollidaysburg, it is a little rural, but damn.
Okay.
On to number 4. An Alaska Airlines pilot. How would you feel if you were on this plane? Okay, hear me through here.
Mm-hmm.
He came on the loudspeaker, told the passengers they would be landing in Salt Lake City instead of Jackson Hole, Wyoming, where they were supposed to. Why? And he came on and told them, due to me not having the proper qualifications.
Wow.
Can you imagine being on that plane?
I could see this both ways, though, because no, listen, all the way the rules and regulations are, and you got to have all these crazy certificates and whatever. I mean, I'd be more as long as he has enough seat time, I'm all right. What the fuck's the difference? What is the difference between Utah and Wyoming?
Okay, I'm going to tell you.
Go ahead.
Jackson Hole, Wyoming has unpredictable winds, and apparently he didn't pass that part of the test. He passed the part just to take a plane up, but when they saw how the winds are in Jackson Hole, they said, "No, you better fucking land here."
No, at least there's reason. I take my chances. Fucking.
Well, here's what I want to try to set up. I want this pilot to fly you to Russia. That would be good for me. Okay, and this is about a dog, but this could be about you. Duke, he's a 4-year-old Labrador mix. He was put up for an adoption, and a family was found. But 6 weeks later, he was returned to his Nevada shelter.
Bullshit.
And you know why?
No.
They said he sleeps all day and was just too boring.
I like him already.
Yeah, I was going to say, this could be you. And then Sue Marshall of Las Vegas adopted him. And they're getting along.
Oh, there you go.
She said, he is pretty lazy and tires easily, but we just like to consider him laid back.
Yeah.
Isn't that you?
Oh, I'm very active.
By the way, when I texted you, I told you I'd be a little late today.
Yeah.
You said, maybe I'll cut the grass. Did you do that?
I didn't get around to it.
Did you get the booze you wanted to get?
I did.
That's exactly the outcome I expected. Got the booze he needed, but no, the grass cutting. You and fucking Duke, the 4-year-old Labrador mix, you guys should hang out together.
Yeah.
Okay, that's facts of the week, and now we get the movie and the music game. But the exciting part is, can Tiny and Paul G stay undefeated? Oh, damn. I forgot to dance. My favorite song.
What a shame.
Shit. Okay. Next week. Just wait till next week. I'm giving you an extra dance next week.
Right.
Anyway, we got first the movie game. And in the movie game, I give you a character, another character, another character. We go down to 6 characters. And we see if you can guess the movie, and then we have you guess the year also. And I just watched this movie, so that's why I put this on.
Okay.
I think you've probably seen it, but I'm never really sure about you.
Okay.
And then the other bad thing is here, 5 of the 6 people don't have last names.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it does make it a little tougher.
Oh, boy.
I think, although I don't know. You really know people's last names very often. Okay. Anyway, you get out your home version. You can tell them not to cheat.
Don't cheat.
Don't cheat. But you can pause. If you want to think about it for a while, you can pause. Okay. First character, Marco.
Polo.
Yeah, exactly. I thought the same thing. It's hard to say Marco and someone not say Polo. Okay, Marco, Lenore.
Ooh.
And to me, this might be the one that he's not going to get it, but you're going to get it. Marco, Lenore, Jean-Claude. Jean-Claude.
Oh. Now there's one.
And now I don't think these next 2 are going to help you much.
Okay.
Bernie. It's not Weekend at Bernie's.
No, we already did that one.
Yeah. Kim. And the star is Brian Mills, but they really don't use his name that often. The name, like I said, since I just watched this,
Jean-Claude's the one.
Jean-Claude's the one he talks about too, and does some shit to Jean-Claude, because Jean-Claude turns out to be an asshole.
Yeah.
You have any ideas?
I don't have it this time. No, I'm out. I can't
this
even.
time. This was a thriller.
Ooh.
Taken.
Oh.
Have you seen it at least?
I have seen
Have
it.
you?
Yeah. With a certain set of skills.
Yeah, that's a great
Yeah.
line. That's
Yeah,
a great
yeah.
line.
Yep.
And let's see. Marco, he was one of those assholes over there. I think Lenore was his daughter.
I don't know.
And Kim his wife. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
I just watched it, but no, Jean-Claude's the one that was supposed to be helping him and turned out was against them.
Yeah.
But he shot Jean-Claude's
yeah,
wife right at the dinner table.
That's right. That's right.
And then shot him too.
Yep.
Not to kill either one, but yeah, they weren't getting to the phone to call anybody either.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember that scene. Yeah.
Okay. took $25 million to make this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way,
I didn't guess the year.
you didn't. My bad.
08.
Bing, 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 bing. Oh,
There
good
you
job.
go.
Good job.
On the rebound.
Oh, wait. Wow. I would have never guessed you'd have got that.
Mm-mm.
Cost $25 million to make it, made $227 million at the box
Wow.
office. So whoever came up with this
Yeah.
turned out to be a pretty good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, Jeff Bridges was supposed to be in the starring role.
Oh.
Then after he watched the movie, he said Liam Neeson was much better suited for the role.
I like Jeff Bridges better, but
Do you?
whatever. I don't. Yeah.
Even in that role?
I don't know about that.
Okay.
It's hard for me to look at him in any other thing than Big Lebowski.
Me too. That's why I have trouble thinking about him in this.
Yeah.
Neeson did most of his own stunts, and Neeson, when he accepted the role, but he thought the movie sucked, and
It did kinda suck.
but he accepted the role because he wanted to spend 4 months for free in France and learn karate. So he thought, why not?
There you go.
And then, the thing made all kinds.
Nice.
But Taken, 2008, I liked the movie a lot. You didn't, right?
It was just okay. I don't know.
Okay,
It was kind of cheesy.
I kind of liked it. There were parts that were cheesy for sure.
Yeah.
All right, now we come to the excitement.
Oof.
It's Tiny and Paul G trying to stay undefeated for the duration of this contest. This is the music game, and I give you lyrics. To stay undefeated, they have to get the title.
Yeah.
And then you're also trying to get the artist or group and the year this came out.
Yep.
Okay, here goes. Instead of singing in my melodious voice would be too easy, I just speak the words. Makes it a little tougher for you and you, but once again, you at home, you can stop, you can pause if you want. So to think about it a little bit. They don't let you do that on Jeopardy. We let you do that here. Okay. Well, I woke up this morning and I got myself a beer. Well, I woke up this morning and I got myself a beer. The future's uncertain and the end is always near. Well, I woke up this morning and I got myself a beer.
Yeah.
Woke up this morning and I got
The
myself.
Doors.
You're right. You're right. It is the Doors, but what is the name of the song? The future's uncertain and the end is always near. Let it roll, baby, roll. That's not the name of it.
I know. Oh shit.
Paul G, I hope you hopefully have this one. Looks like it doesn't look good for Tiny.
I don't know the name of the song.
Okay, the name of the song is the Roadhouse Blues.
Oh, nope.
Okay, Roadhouse Blues. Hopefully, Paul G, hopefully you got that one. Contact me this week so we know if the undefeated streak is still there. By the Doors, you did get that. So, so you're at 2. And how about the year?
The first year it came in was 68.
70.
Ah.
70. You were close. You were close. You knew it had to be back there
Yeah,
somewhere. He died pretty early. Okay, so you go 2 for 5. Not horrible, but we will tell you next week if the undefeated streak is alive. Paul G does not drink, so maybe you have a chance.
He got it. I have faith. He's gonna get that one.
I hope you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be back. I have a quick argy bargy.
Give us some of that giving it all to Jay, giving some of that.
As some of you know, I'm a diehard Pirate fan. The last time they won a postseason series, I was in college in the 70s. But last week, they have a 3-game homestand against a mediocre Cubs team with our best pitchers going. So I'm thinking, okay, last week's going to be good. First game, we lose 18-8. Second game, we lose 9-5. The third game, we're leading 10-3 in the 7th inning. They haven't lost a game like that since 1961. They lost 14-10. It didn't even go into extra innings. So if I hit rock bottom, you would think. But guess what? Football season coming up. I am a season ticket holder of Kent State. They're ranked 132 out of 134. I'm in sports hell, people. Pray for me. welcome back to our most popular segment with some people, not everybody. This is Would You Rather, and we do this every other week, and we pit two famous people against each other. And I admit I've done a bad job, and I think you did a bad job one week. It was blowout after blowout after blowout. Not this week.
Uh-oh.
Our votes count.
Nice.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, they count big time.
Wow.
They count big time.
Hasn't happened in a while.
Exactly. Last time our votes counted, we cheated and we made our votes count 5 apiece.
That's right.
This time I don't have to do that. I'll give you the score at the end, but this is Katy Perry versus Blake Lively. Katy Perry, famous singer. Blake Lively, the star in the #1 movie in America right now.
That's right. We just talked about it earlier.
We did. Your wife's going to see the movie tonight.
The Rest of Us or something like that, or What's Left of Us, or whatever. There you go.
It ends with us. Yeah. You were close.
Close enough.
Okay, so before we give you the score, and what's crazy, one of my buddies, he took the time to answer, but he put toss up. So he could have decided this.
Oh,
but he put toss up. But anyway, first we're going to give you some comments given by not us two. We don't want your shit because this is from you, the viewer.
That's right.
Okay, these are all for Blake. Wait a minute. No, I'm sorry. These are for Katie. These comments are for Katie. And we had 2 of these references. This guy said, in parlance of March Madness, a number 11 upset, a 5. And that's Katie winning that one. Someone else said, Katie's so gorgeous and talented. Someone else said, Katie kissed a girl, and I liked it. Well, you know that song, right? Oh, come on. That was a little cleverness there.
No.
Okay. This guy should actually, he's a living legend. We don't mention names here. He almost deserves his own card here soon. He gives a lot of good ones.
Okay.
He said, Blake's out because she's friends with Taylor Swift. He said, I would love to bury my face in those luscious melons of Katie's for an hour and then hump her like a crack whore in heat. And this guy's successful, people. He's successful. Okay, this guy said he's been waiting for Katie to pose for Playboy.
Oh.
Is that still a big thing?
I don't think.
I thought there was so much porn on the internet. No one gave a shit about Playboy.
No, well, they stopped doing digital, or they stopped doing physical print a long time ago.
Okay. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Even before, I think they stopped doing physical print before he died.
Is that right?
I think.
Okay, so it wouldn't be such a good thing for her to pose for Playboy.
I mean, it doesn't hold the weight it used to.
I wouldn't think so. Okay, and I think you'll know who said this. He took Katie. He said, the size of her titters make my man-sized manicotti go boing.
He's a guinea like you, so that makes sense.
Well, the manicotti. I thought that was a nice reference. Okay. These are for Blake. And this is another March Madness reference. Blake would be a heavy favorite in a bracket of 64. And he actually put I think he put minus 500 or something like that.
Wow.
He actually set the odds. Yeah.
He's a degenerate gambler.
He is. This guy said, Katie is fine, but her voice is too annoying to manage. Is she? I don't even know.
I've never heard her talk.
This person said Blake in a landslide. This guy said, I love that white woman.
Okay.
He used to play for me, by the way.
There you go.
This guy said Blake can do no wrong. This guy said Blake for the long haul, Katie for the hit and run. But Blake wins. Ryan Reynolds hit the lottery.
Well, wait a minute. We could do a whole week or a whole tournament of the chicks Ryan Reynolds has been with.
We're going to do a thing soon about. You ever seen Derek Jeter's list of cast-offs?
You sent me that.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah, it's going to take 2 episodes.
You showed me that.
Yeah, they wanted to make it a baseball thing, but they had to throw in a relief pitcher because there were too many. And let's see, one more for Blake. Her nummies look like they're full of fun. But
there it is.
who's this?
That's Mr. Harrelson.
This is Mr. Harrelson throwing in what he has to say.
Yeah.
He said it's a tough choice. I see Katy Perry's music has sold 143 million units, and I want her to see my unit up close and personal. He said she'd certainly get my turntable up to 78 RPMs.
That tells you how old he is, because they haven't used that in a long time.
It does. Mr. Harrelson's an old friend.
Yeah.
But, he said, she's sleeping with Orlando Bloom, the Elf Queen. And that makes me want to puke like Old Faithful.
Oh, he's just jealous. Isn't he the dude with the big donger?
Once again,
I'm pretty sure
this is your third donger reference. I'm trying to keep this fairly straight. Here,
okay. Whoops.
So he said, and he makes quite a reference here. I'll take Blake Lively. She'd definitely get my multi-vein kielbasa plump and juicy. So right there, we've had kielbasa and manicotti.
Boy,
yeah, how about that?
It's a smorgasbord.
It is.
Mm.
But through all that,
wow, look at this.
we had the one guy in the toss-up.
Jesus.
28 all.
Wow.
28 all. Usually what we say is never as funny as Mr. Harrelson.
Of course.
Or any of these other people.
Right.
So we've kind of played it straight here for quite a while.
Yep.
And but our vote counts this time.
Wow.
And if we go separate, I guess we got to go. I'll have to get in touch with the guy that said toss up, then see what he votes for. And that's right. I didn't get my guy that usually has the bar vote. Didn't do
With
it this
multiple
time.
people. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, it's up to us right now. Who do you like better, Katie or Blake?
So I've heard Katie's a little bit of a weirdo. I don't know if that's true or not. But to go in line with Mr. Titters, that's the reason I'm taking her.
Okay, you're going with Katie.
I am.
Well, damn.
Oh no.
Yeah. No, I'm going with Blake.
Oh.
Normally I like dark hair better, but there's something about Blake. Every time I see her before this movie, I say, "Damn, who's that?" And when I look, it's her. Yeah, because she's in People magazine quite a bit. And so I'm going with Blake. So we're at 29 all.
Wow. Has this ever happened?
I don't think so.
I don't think
so either. You're just going to, this is a tease. You're going to have to.
Maybe we should put it out. Maybe we need to do a tiebreaker online or something.
Well,
online. Like Facebook or something, like I said before.
Yeah, that would be good. But does anyone give a shit?
I don't think so.
I think, well, in one of our many production meetings we have during the week, we'll have a production. This is a tease for you. We're gonna decide the winner because we have to make it a winner because we have to decide who's going to move on in the tournament that we'll probably never have. So we have to declare that, and then the other one going to loser. But I don't know. During a production meeting this week, we'll decide, and then that's why you need to tune in next week because.
Now, were you legit taking her before it was tied?
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you said Katie's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't have anything against Katie. I don't know her that well, and I've never had a big thing for Katie.
Okay.
And like I said,
the picture we used to send out actually won me over with that. By the way, they
both look pretty good though, didn't they?
I wouldn't kick them out of bed for eating crackers.
What would you kick them out of bed for? Doing what? Is there something?
I don't think so.
They could do? Okay, I didn't think so. All right, so there you have it. You stay tuned next week because we still do not have a winner after all of that.
Man.
29.
In 67 episodes, we haven't
never had that. And maybe I'll go to the bar. Maybe I'll go to the guy because I do remember who called it a toss-up. His name's Derek. And we'll see. But we're not done yet. That's for next week. We still coming up with Samurai Chatter.
Well, I believe in UFOs. That's what gets me every time. Let's decide and go better.
Welcome back. Samurai Chatter, where you get to know Tiny and I on a whole nother dimension because we give you these nice, deep answers that you have written down.
That's right.
Which is good.
Yeah.
I gave you these questions
Yesterday.
yesterday. I'm actually impressed that you did that.
Mhm.
Okay. And there's a storm in area, so maybe we should keep moving before we lose internet. And then you'd miss out on all this really good
man.
stuff, and you'd be very, very, very disappointed.
How
I'm
would you
sure.
get to know us so well?
Exactly.
There's a lot to know.
And when you see us at beer night, you'll be able to talk meaningfully with us.
That's right.
Okay, so Mike, I hope your answers are good. Mine aren't very good.
Don't get your hopes up.
Okay. How's that cigar? Just for those of you that are tuning in at home, Tiny lit up some cigar that we're not sure where they came from, and he's having issues. He's having issues, so his answers might even be a little crazier than normal.
That's not too far off.
Okay, all right. Question number one, pretty easy one. This one. What's your favorite sandwich, and where do you eat it?
So my first question is a hot dog a sandwich? Because that changes my answer.
I would say yes.
So Coney Island in Newcastle is my go-to for that.
Yeah,
but-
especially with how often you go there.
yeah,
Yeah, I think you got that.
yeah. That's my first one. But in case it wasn't, I have two other answers.
Okay.
The first,
Oh, you probably have 15 other answers.
the first is there's a place in Sharpsville up here called Lock, Stock, and Barrel. The Italian Nightmare. It's number 22 on their board. It's the one that Guru got for both of us that time.
Oh, yeah.
That monster
Thing
sandwich.
was huge.
It was
Huge.
you can get at least, even for fat kids, you can get like 3 meals out of it. And then my other one, and this isn't a promo for our buddy, but Pepe's number 7 is one of my favorite sandwiches.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you just took my thunder.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, number 7, the Roethlisberger at Pepe's.
It's so good.
By far. It's not even close. One of the main reasons I was upset that I got fired from my coaching job is because it was a block away from Pepe's, and I used to go there all the time, sometimes bring some home.
Yeah.
And now I can't do that as easily. And it really disappoints me. Yeah. If you're ever in town, if you're from out of town, just skip by Permanis and go to Pepe's because it's way freaking better. It's way better.
Absolutely.
And yeah, all their sandwiches are good, but yeah.
That's not just a promo either.
No.
I
it's
liked
not.
that before I
It's
even
not.
knew you knew that
Yeah,
guy.
no, you did. I wouldn't say, even though I do like the guy that owns it, I definitely wouldn't say it if,
Right.
but no, by far the best. By far the best.
Yeah,
Pepe's on the north side, Western Avenue. Okay. What's your favorite way to spend a day off?
Yeah. More than likely alone. The days I take off and don't tell anybody, those are the best. Like I'll
That's like what, 4 days a week?
No, I'm talking about like legit days where I'm off work, like PTO.
That's
days.
what I'm saying. 4 days a week.
No, like it's way better to go to like a record store on a Tuesday than it is like on a Saturday when there's other people there. There's no pressure. There's no other people.
So that's what you like to do on your day off? Spend some time alone and then go to a record store?
Yeah, something like that.
And you're not going to throw jacking off in there like you did with the second grade answers and with something else.
It wasn't a day off with 4 arms, so if it was that, I'll put that in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. My favorite way to spend a day off, I normally would go to an art museum and enjoy culture. Then I'd go to the Phipps Conservatory and smell the plants. And then, of course, I'd go to church and help little old ladies across the street.
Right.
That's my way.
Of course.
That's my way. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds. That's exactly what I think of.
Or maybe get all fucked up and go to the horse track.
There you go. That's a good one.
That would be another one that would
Yeah.
I would like.
Yep.
Okay. All right. This will be interesting. What goal do you want to accomplish in the next few years?
So,
And would it change if I said the next few days or,
days probably. Yeah, it might change if it was the next few days. Well, of course, the first thing that came to mind right away was, next few years was to have a housewarming party.
Man, I should have made that mine too. Yeah. I want you to have he's been promising us a housewarming party for 5 years. And or is it longer than that? It's at least 5 years.
It's 6. This is
it
6 years.
6?
This is
Okay.
year 6. Yeah.
6 years he's been promising us a housewarming party. And when he does, I'm going to guarantee something. I'm going to invite all you people. I'm going to invite every single one of you to come to his housewarming party because I want it to happen and I just don't see it. But okay.
That's
is
not
that
my
it?
real. No,
Okay,
that was my
what's your-
first answer.
Okay.
My real answer, I really want to sit down and get my collection organized. You made fun of me last week
Yes, I did.
for it, but I really want to, because I can't tell you the number of times I've purchased something where, why buy one when you can have two at twice the price? I have so much stuff that I bought with the intention of bartering for other stuff. And my whole collection, it's been in a box for those 6 years you're talking about. All the stuff is boxed for the last 6 years because I haven't done anything with it. So I really want to go through and assess what I have.
What's the chances of either of those goals getting accomplished?
Oof. Low. I would say low in both cases.
Okay.
The next few years, like if few is qualified as the next two, yeah, probably 0.
Okay, my answer is a lot simpler. I'd kind of like to keep the podcast going because it gives me something
I
to
thought
do.
about saying that.
And I'd like to stay alive.
Win the death pool. That was going to be one of mine too.
Okay, yeah. I was going to say win the death pool, but then that means I'm hoping you, Sully, and Guru die. So I didn't want to say that, although it did creep up in my mind. Okay, but those are mine.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, last question. I forget where I got this. You have $3,000 to spend in 20 minutes. Where do you go?
Boy, this just came up. I'm thinking strip club lunch buffet. That was my first thought when you mentioned it too. I mean, look, 3,000 is still a lot of money, but what's it get you these days? A couple lap dances maybe. I don't know. So that was my first thought, was a strip club lunch buffet.
Well, I thought about saying the Bunny Ranch, but then my wife showed up here. So I'm not saying that, people. I'm not saying that. So there's two things.
You can't get there in the next 20 minutes, though.
I think you get 20 minutes once you get there.
Oh, well, yeah.
I don't think the clock starts right this second. That's not the way I understood it.
Well, that's how I took
Maybe
it.
it is. Okay, well, damn. That makes it a lot tougher.
Headliners is about 15 minutes that way.
Yeah, but strip joint now, I might as well go get the real thing,
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
But I thought, okay, on a small time basis, we already talked about me going to Dominic's and buying around it. I could go to a bigger bar and buy a round for everybody.
there you
Or I, even though I have a really, really, really nice TV for $3,000, I imagine you get yourself a hell of a television.
I imagine.
These days, right? So
Yeah.
I thought about that.
Okay.
You got anything else?
Yeah, we covered about everything.
Yeah. Okay. But by the time we meet up with you next week, I think I'll have been to a high school football game, a college football game, and done a fantasy football draft. So, I got a lot to talk about for next week. We'll see. But we do, as always, finish with a quote. And it's Rodney Dangerfield's turn. We keep rotating. And Rodney Dangerfield said this: "I'm taking Viagra and drinking prune juice. I don't know if I'm coming or going." Thanks for hanging with us all this time. Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. We'll be back with you next week for number 68. And it'll be better numerology for number 68 too. So stay tuned. And that's right. Our big tease is we got to determine the winner for Would You Rather this week. And that'll come next week also. So see you then.
That shark bites with his teeth, dear. Scarlet billows